Coming up on BG24 News.
BGSU students and faculty celebrate a special week for education. Plus, it was an offensive outburst between Perrysburg and the Anthony Wayne High School football teams. We'll show you who came out on top.
And a piece of Hawaiian culture comes to Bowling Green.
We'll also take a look at your full Black Swamp weather forecast. Welcome to your Campus and Community Connection.
Live local news starts right now. This is BG24 News, live at 5:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Dombey.
And I'm Lexi Martinez. Thank you for joining us tonight.
The Ohio Senate added an amendment to the state budget to give students a financial break. The amendment requires all higher education institutions to create a plan to cut educational costs. The plan must save students 5% on the cost of tuition, room and board, and textbooks. BGSU already has drafted a plan. It will be submitted by October 15th.
This week is National Tutoring Week. The Learning Commons at Bowling Green State University is celebrating by having faculty members write letters for tutors while students make appreciation cards.
What we're doing this week is we're offering students an opportunity to come in and thank the tutors for what they are actually doing. Tutoring is a lot of times kind of a thankless position. We come in, we help the students out, and we know you're probably doing better, but sometimes just getting that conversation back, it's very nice to hear.
Those who fill out appreciation cards will be entered to win free apparel and merchandise by the end of this week.
BG police are investigating several car break-ins in the last few days. 3 separate incidents were reported this morning. 2 vehicles on Derby Avenue were entered into and 1 vehicle on Manville Street. Windows were broken in and clothing items were taken from the cars. Nobody was harmed in any of the incidents.
Assault charges were dropped today against 3 of the men involved in an altercation last week. The incident took place at the Circle K in downtown BG. A man was beaten unconscious by 4 men. The 4th man pleaded no contest to this assault charge and received probation and a fine. As of now, there is no comment from the victim.
Soccer and students were a perfect combination to raise money over the weekend. Reporter Mariah Clausen explains how both came together to help a special cause.
Student volunteers at Bowling Green State University came together Sunday afternoon to help out BGSU's nonprofit organization Rally Cap. Rally Cap is an organization that caters towards those who have special needs. The organization's main goal is to teach their players social integration, self-confidence, and healthy living. Board members and volunteers of Rally Cap spend Sunday afternoons for 4 weeks training those with special needs as sport. Rally Cap parent Emily Mullins says how Rally Cap helps her daughter grow through the volunteers' individualized attention.
There's not really many opportunities for individuals with disabilities to get physical exercise, especially if they can't use the equipment that they have at the gym, or some of the other activities are too fast-paced. The girls, and the guys here, they really work individually with her and help her progress to what the next step would be.
Rally Cap player Preston says how the organization is special to him.
I like football and soccer and kickball and basketball.
Every player received a trophy along with high fives and cheers from volunteers and the board of Rally Cap at the end of the soccer session. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Mariah Clausen.
Rally Cap is holding an event tonight called Rally Spike at 8 p.m. in the Offenhauer volleyball courts to help raise money for their upcoming basketball session.
And now Connor Eli joins us for a look at your campus and community sports. Connor?
Thanks, Lexi. Perrysburg 5-0 took on Anthony Wayne 3-2 Friday night at Steinecker Stadium. On the first drive, Perrysburg running back Josh Haynes runs it in for an 8-yard touchdown early in the first quarter. Anthony Wayne would then drive down the field and successfully tie it up at 7-7 with a run-in by number 7, Ihi Omofoma. The scoring would only continue as quarterback Trevor Hafner jukes his way into the end zone for a 25-yard touchdown. But Anthony Wayne wouldn't hold back as they would score on the next drive, and it's running back Ihi Omofoma for another touchdown to make it 14-14. Hafner scores again, though, as he punches in for a 7-yard touchdown. But Ihi Omofoma for Anthony Wayne putting the team on his back as he runs in for for his third touchdown to tie things up at 21, and then the game changes gears. Anthony Wayne kicker Grant Yurnovich would make two field goals late in the third to go up 27-21, and the crowd for the Generals are going nuts. But the game wasn't even close to being over. The fourth quarter was all Yellow Jackets as Hafner would roll out and then make a lob pass to number 12, Zach Hansberger, which would then lead to a 70-yard touchdown and a big turnaround for the Jackets as they would go up 28-27 with 6 minutes to play. And Perrysburg would only keep rolling. Hafner on fourth down finds number 30, Connor Meredith, wide open as he would walk in for a 25-yard touchdown. Perrysburg would then cruise by Anthony Wayne by scoring 21 points in the fourth quarter to win 42-27 and improve to 6-0. The Bowling Green Falcons look to take on the UMass Minutemen on Saturday at Deutsch Perry Stadium at 2 p.m. The Falcons are 0-1 at home, but 3-2 overall as they look to capture their first win at home versus the Minutemen. The Minutemen haven't been very successful with a 1-1 record at home, but 1-3 overall record. The Falcons look to improve their conference record to 2-0 for Hall of Fame weekend. A win for the Falcons would mean they're 4-0 versus UMass and mark the Falcons' 14th straight win over a MAC East Division opponent. And back to you, Nick.
Thanks, Connor. This past weekend, the Surf Club brought a little bit of Hawaii to Bowling Green. Reporter Alan Hunt says how the club's event went.
Saturday morning, students gathered to run a 5K benefiting BGSU's Surf Club. The Hawaiian-themed race started near Epler Building and took runners on a route throughout campus, which ended in the Union Oval. First place winner Michael Winning says why he chose to run.
A bunch of my friends started this, and I wanted to support them, and I'm training for a half marathon, so I thought it'd be good to do.
The proceeds of the 5K not only went towards the Surf Club spring break trip, but also benefited the BGSU chapter of To Write Love on Our Arms, an organization which advocates for suicide awareness and prevention. President of the Surf Club, Matt Cooper, says why these two organizations partnered for this event.
He said volunteering. He's the president of that club, and we're just big fans of what they do, so we're giving them 20% of whatever we made here today.
Additional fundraisers supporting the Surf Club will take place throughout the semester. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Alan Hunt.
If you are interested in joining the Surf Club, their next meeting is tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Olds Camp.
And now Kaylee Hodge joins us with your full Black Swamp weather forecast. Kaylee?
Yeah, we got a little bit of an Indian summer on the way. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kaylee Hodge with your Black Swamp weather forecast. Current look outside, it's 69 degrees out there. Got a lot of clouds in our area, giving us that overcast skies you're seeing out there. But actually, it feels pretty warm compared to the past couple days, so it's a little more pleasant. And with this only a 66% humidity, it feels a little more present on your skin as well. Tonight, we're going to be cooling down to 53 degrees. We'll start to see those clouds break up a bit, but we are going to have that humidity start to rise. It's a very similar story to what we were talking about last week. Humidity goes up, and we're looking at potentially foggy skies as you head out the door tomorrow morning. Trying to get out there, make sure you drive slow because you don't want to run into any sort of problems as you head out the door. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking to warm up to 51 degrees. We're going to be expecting some clearer skies. It's going to be a nice sunny day before we cool down tomorrow night to 51 degrees. Those clouds will continue to break up. That humidity will again go up to 94%, and it's going to be a little bit of a chance for fog as you head out the door. A look at temperatures in your area right now, you can see we've got this really wide spread going on. You head down to Fostoria, you're going to hit 74 degrees, but actually up at Toledo, we're looking at 67. This is a 7-degree spread, so it's a very wide spread, and there's going to be in between for everywhere else. Bowling Green's at 69, Swanton at 68, and Holgate at 71. Now, while our temperatures may be spread, our skies are all pretty much the same. You're going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover over our area right now. You can see the only area of clearing as you head out over the Lake Erie, you're going to start to see some clear skies up in the Sandusky area. Other than that, we're looking at a lot of cloud cover in our area. Across the nation, this pattern is not the same. We're pretty much the only place in the Midwest that's going to be seeing the clouds. Iowa, South Dakota, Minnesota all have clear skies. And as you head down south, we're actually going to be seeing some clear skies in Florida and South Carolina as well. The only real dense pack of clouds you're going to be seeing is as you head off to the coast, you got this really little edge of Hurricane Joaquin that Nick was telling you about back on Thursday. Now, just a little recap of what Joaquin did for us. We were really worried with the model outputs being very widespread over his potential trajectories. Worst case scenario, he was hitting into South Carolina. He was going to be hammering down a lot of rain on them. Most outputs were looking at him heading up to New York and Massachusetts area, but the best case scenario happened. He actually followed his trajectory right out into the ocean, into the Atlantic, and he's no longer bothering us. However, when he came by the Carolina areas, he did bring in a lot of rain. So I just want to show you the graphic of that, actually put out by the Weather Channel. It shows you the rainfall patterns as you head out up in this big streak into South Carolina is where the majority of the rain fell. And you got the highest rainfall record in the past 107 years over 5-day span. So over the past 5 days, almost 2 feet of rain actually fell in Kingstree, South Carolina, and then elsewhere you see that these had these really high rainfall amounts as well. So that was some record-breaking rain, but it's not going to be affecting us as we head into the next 5 days. Just a quick look at the fronts across the nation to show you what's going to be causing our weather for the 5 days before I tell you about it is this high pressure system located over Iowa. Now that's going to be heading into our area, and it's going to be very quickly followed by this frontal system we see expanding across Nebraska. Now as that heads through, look at the 5 days, you're going to be seeing that we're going to see some sunshine from the high pressure system heading into tomorrow and Thursday. Just want to show you those temperatures and cloud chances as well. And then you're going to be seeing that we have that front come through on Friday. We're going to be dropping down to 63 degrees, and we're going to have a lot of rain coming through with that before it clears up into Sunday.
All right, it looks like we got a couple of days left to break out the shorts before it's all back to jeans and long pants.
Yeah, it's that Indian weather we've been teasing about the past couple of weeks. So we got that coming in, and then we got that front coming through. So it's going to bring us right back down to those cool fall temperatures.
Looks like Friday and Saturday are going to look pretty good, though.
Yeah, as you head in, to the further into the weekend, you're going to see that it's going to be a much better day to get out, do any of those fall activities I'm really looking forward to at least. But Friday, lots of rain. It's going to be a cooler day. So keep that in mind as you head out the door. You might want to grab an umbrella.
All right, well, thank you, Kaylee.
BG police are looking for 4 people connected to an incident at Speedway this past Sunday. 2 males and 2 females were seen rearranging the store's letter advertisement into obscene words. A man parked in the Speedway yelled at them to stop and was punched in the head and face by the 2 men. The man says all 4 suspects then quickly drove away from the scene. The investigation is ongoing.
A Toledo woman was arrested after an incident yesterday morning. The incident happened downtown at the Clazelle Theater. Police say the woman, Paitlin Marshall, was seen yelling at the doorman and punched one of them in the face. Marshall was charged with assault and taken to the Wood County Jail.
A teen bicyclist was taken to the Wood County Hospital after a hit-and-run incident over the weekend. Police say Isaiah Hazzett was struck by a vehicle ongoing southbound on North Main Street. Hazzett sustained minor injuries. No charges were pressed against the driver of the vehicle.
2 juveniles were charged with assault after an altercation on Sunday. The incident took place at the Jimmy John's on East Wooster, where police say the 2 young girls repeatedly punched a woman in the face. The girls were arrested and sent to the Wood County Juvenile Detention Center. The victim was treated at the Wood County Hospital.
A plan for the green space in downtown BG began its start yesterday. The Public Lands and Building Committee of City Council have created a green space task force to start their site plan on the land behind West Wooster Street. The plan will include adding pavilions, benches, and bicycle racks at the large area.
The city of Bowling Green was ranked number 28 on the top small college towns in the United States. The towns were ranked based on their cost of living, crime rates, and attraction. Bowling Green and Kent were the only Ohio cities to make the list. All right, let's take a look at our last look at our weather. Kaylee, we got some good weather on our way.
Yeah, for the next couple days, we're going to start to see some nice weather, and then as you head into the weekend, we're going to see more rain. It's going to cool down considerably, and it's not going to be a good weekend to get out for high school football.
Thank you for joining us here at BG24 News.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for more stories.
Also, tune in tomorrow at 5:30 for the BG24 Public Affairs Show. It will be your chance for a free yoga lesson and learn some moves and find out its benefits.
From everyone here at BG24 News, I'm Nick Dombey, here with Lexi Martinez, Kaylee Hodge, and Connor Eli. Have a great night, everyone.